Well, cuties, a lot of us have been peeping game, and it looks like we were correct. Nell Fletcher. Really? What's up, cuties? Thank you guys again for joining me for this video. I'm going to go ahead and give my recap on a sneak peek of a conversation between Nell Fletcher and Stormi Steele. Now, everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged. So, Owns Keeping It Real released a sneak peek of this conversation again with Nell Fletcher and Stormi. And the topic is Mr. Martel Holtz being arrested. We all know when it happened, and we definitely know why it happened. But it seems like your girl Nell Fletcher ain't got a clue. Now, let me say this. Stormi, you as well know exactly what was in that text message. I just have a problem with the narrative that we're seeing already that they are trying to paint when it comes to what Martel Holt sent to Melody Cherie. But Nell Fletcher feels like you should not send your ex to jail. Why? I'm confused. Because a lot of these exes that's out of control have sent a lot of women to their grave. So what, we just gonna keep on giving them a pat on the hand? No, ma'am. But Stormi asked if the arrest was for a text message. And she said she didn't know what the text is about. Stormi, whomever else that's going to be on this show this season, please don't play in our face. You guys are not only close to the situation as castmates, but you guys frequent these social media streets, okay? All up and through YouTube, Facebook groups, and everything else. So you know what was in that text. But this is what got me. Nell Fletcher said she hasn't talked to Mel. I'm confused. Wait a minute now. Mel is your girl, right? Someone that you mentored, right? And you didn't think to pick up the phone and give her a call. Are you serious? Nell said that she does not agree with it. She just don't. She don't agree with sending someone to jail if it can be resolved. Now, let me ask you this, Nell Fletcher. I know this. And again, you are close to Mel. You said that she's like a sister to you and all of the above. I know that Mel, a couple years ago, didn't want any smoke when it comes to Martel Holt. We know this. We've talked about it 1,000 times. Even after he did her wrong, keeping her stuff, everything else. She didn't take that man for full custody. She didn't ask for child support. She didn't do any of that. So, for me, that is a positive resolution. Look, we just not gonna be together, but we still got these kids. I want the best for you, and can you please want the best for me? Nell Fletcher don't know that, obviously. And again, her and Chris Fletcher spent years with Mel and Martel Holt. I'm going to say this, Nell Fletcher. Hold these men, whether they are black, white, purple, I could care less, hold them accountable. What do you mean they shouldn't go to jail? And you said black. I'm going to say any color. If somebody breaks the law, key word, breaks the law, they are supposed to go to jail. When would enough be enough for Martel Holt? If Mel didn't take a stand for herself and say, you're going to stop playing with me. Now, you sent me an image of us. Nell Fletcher, you know this. Chris Fletcher know this. The whole crew on the show, they know what was in that text message. When is she supposed to stick up for her damn self. I am so confused. Then Nell Fletcher goes on to bring the African American community in this. Come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can you say what these African American men, namely Martel, has done? Is anybody going to talk about it? That man is a whole Tasmanian devil and been out here for years. Again, Nell Fletcher, you know this because you know what he was up to while he was married. You said you had plenty of conversations with him. But now you confused as to why this girl said enough is enough? If she didn't do that, do you think that it would have just stopped at that image? Or do you think that the plot that the Tasmanian devil, Martel Holt, was working on, do you think that would have happened? Because I do. And that's why she had his ass arrested. Don't break the law. Guess what? You won't end up with a mugshot and you won't end up in jail. So this sneak peek, guys, is already letting me know how this coming season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to be. Let me address the blackout. I'm not even going to act like I'm not going to watch. I've already told you guys my position. As long as Mel showed up for work, I'm showing up for the commentary. And I'm definitely not going to use my voice like I'm using it now for the bullshit. They already playing in our face. We already see who the pity is looking like it's going to lean towards, which is the person that it's always leaned towards, and that is Mr. Martel Holt. Anybody else that's blacking out, I understand your position. If this show is triggering, do not watch. I am a content creator, and I will be speaking about the bullshit that is Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's a whole lot that's already been leaked as far as what's going to go on this show. And if I called them out in previous seasons, I'm calling them out in this one as well. So that's just my thoughts on that. There's a whole couple videos went live a couple weeks ago, and we discussed this as well. And for me, I will use my voice. Let me go ahead and get into Leticia's makeup artist. I'm not falling for it. That's my opinion only. I find it odd that she comes out a few days before the premiere of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I believe also she will be starting a YouTube channel. And look, I watched a couple minutes. I'm just going to be honest. Didn't even watch the whole live. I don't see what the big deal is. She said that she set the price of $50 and that's what Leticia paid her. I don't get what's going on. It is not up to Tisha to tell Jasmine, no ma'am, you are worth more. No. Jasmine charged Tisha $50. Tisha paid $50. Jasmine didn't ask for $500 and Tisha only gave her $50. So for me, it's up to Jasmine to know her value. I'm just confused at the whole story. She also mentioned that Tisha stopped talking to her, I believe she said since last summer. And if I'm not mistaken, that's when all the rumors and all of that had started. And I'm just going to say again, if Tisha saw that you were a part of a story that was going around or whatever the case may be, and if she decided to no longer use you as her makeup artist, I do feel like she has that right. So you guys let me know what you think about it. I'm confused. I am confused. I didn't follow the story from that, back in the summer too much. We got a little tidbits. But did Jasmine ever come out and even clear that up? Did she say anything about that? Or no, that's not true? Or everything was a lie? Or I don't know. And I'm just going to tell you guys, I really don't care. But when it comes to what she asked for in payment and what she received, I feel like you got what you requested. That's just it. That's all. So yeah, for me, if the business relationship is over, it is over. If I miss something, because again, I watched a couple minutes. If I miss something else, you guys drop down in the comments and let me know. But when it comes to Nell Fletcher, big side eye. And we've been giving Nell the side eye for quite some time. A lot of us tried to say, no, they are friends. They are friends. But Nell Fletcher, you are showing where your loyalty lies. Look, your boy has been arrested a couple times. And for those of us that's out here, if he broke the law, yes, he should be arrested. And I think that mothers, women, stop coddling these men when they do wrong. And you know damn well what Martel did was wrong. And if you don't know Nell Fletcher of what's going on, somebody send her this video. And I promise you, I will give you the breakdown. The breakdown. That law is in place for a reason. It's not something that Mel made, went before Congress, got it passed, and she said, okay, now I'm going to use this. No, it's there for a reason. And Martel Holt broke it. And if she didn't stop him, then what? I wonder how people would feel if Martel was not held accountable and he's still out here doing things till this day. But if Mel didn't put her foot down and say, no, the buck stops here. He threatened her to release Revenge P. But he threw in the little keywords, please stop bullying me. You don't send me an image of us in an intimate act and tell me to do anything. Because what else you gonna do with that video? And again, Nell Fletcher, if you don't know what he wanted to do with that video, according to his paramour, his illicit lover, Ariane Curry, what he wanted to do with that video was have her create a fake page and put the whole damn video out. But he wasn't supposed to be stopped because he is the father to her kids. I'm wondering if he knows that. Everybody else seem to know that. Does Martel Holt know that that is his children's mother? No, don't worry about the mama. We just gonna focus on the daddy. Don't do that. Let him get away with everything. Get away with everything till what? Till there's nothing left to get away with? So I'm disgusted. These are my thoughts on this sneak peek that was released. You guys drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Also, don't forget, for those of us that are watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, it is several content creators that will be on Patreon doing live watch parties. And then you guys know I got my Let Loose Lounge after. So I'm keeping it cute in this video for Nell Fletcher. But we letting loose Saturday night. Because no ma'am. No ma'am. But anyway, guys, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Before you go, please make sure to like the video. Hit that notification bell. And subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.